I still can't believe it. The damn plane crashed, leaving me stranded here on an island. Well, there is a way off of this island. We do need to get ourselves the 3 bosses beat, and we do need to get to the ship so that we can fly off of here. Yep, that's right. We need to get to a ship in the ocean so that we can fly our way free of this place. Well, first things first, I'm not going to start this up just for 2 of those potatoes. We'll wait till we've got 4 and we can start getting that. But today, I want to start work on a raft. I want to ensure that we've got a better way of getting around than that stupid little dinghy that we've been using. So my name is Casey, and this is Stranded Deep, where I am trying to beat the entire game without using the compass. Now, I've never beat this game solo. I've beat it once co-op, so I'm a little bit nervous and scared about the bosses. I don't know how difficult they're going to be when it's just me dealing with it. But I can't worry about that right now, as I can't get anywhere without a raft. So we need to focus on getting that raft up and running. So logically, we need to think about the flotation device, because if we look at the rafts, I don't actually know off the top of the head. Here they are. So we've got these like wooden... Oh, we need a hammer. I need a hammer just to cycle through them. There's so much about this game that I think could have been... You know, if like a small thing had been changed here, a small thing had been changed there, it would have been so much more enjoyable than it currently is. So I'm hoping that if we ever get around to the PC version, that will be best. So we've got these, we need these, and the raft that I want is going to be 5, I think. 5 in total. I want to have the raft being, well, maybe we go 6. Like, I'm thinking we have 1, 2, 3 in a straight line. We could put a shelving unit on the middle one. Oh, actually, no, that'd be thingy. Okay, what about if we did 3 going down, say, rudder on the back, sail in the middle. And then we have 1 either side of the middle. And on that one in the middle, either side, we put the shelves. And then we can have 2 shelves on the platform, giving us access to our storage. And that way we can get spears, bandages, food, hydration, that kind of stuff. All of that ready and ready to go. And I need to make sure that these are topped up, because I didn't get a chance to top them up first. But we need to figure out like what we're going to do in terms of the flotation device. I'm not too fussed about the middle ones. I don't know if the different tiers have different effects on like stopping it from sort of flipping over, because the raft has a habit of really flipping over and being a royal pain to work with. But I'm going to go ahead and see like what options we've got over here, because we've got some buoy balls over there, and I think we've got some wheels somewhere, although I might have seen them on a different island. Like, we've got buoy balls here. And what is the recipe when it comes to the buoy balls? Let's have a little quick look. See here. We've got, there we go, 5. And so that's 5, that's 10. Like, this might be enough for the thingy. There's some up here. Let's get up here, and yeah, there's some more there. So that's enough for 3. That's a good starting place, although I don't have any wood and I've chopped down most of the wood on this island. And there's some tires over there. Okay, there's some barrels too. There's quite a lot of barrels. What is best for us? Like, the barrels is definitely the better one. So we can use the barrels as stabilizers. There's 3 barrels there, 3 barrels there. So if we use the barrels on either side as stabilizers, and then the boys in the middle. Like, how do I have to, like, axe you down? Oh, yeah. And how much space do you take up? Let's see. Okay, so I can have 4. We're going to need another axe as well. I think I've got most of everything that we need. Now, we should have a couple more pieces of... Yep, this is kind of what I'm missing here. Some corrugated scrap. Okay, we've filled up the inventory. Right. Let's get rid of the flask, and we'll get rid of the knife for now. We don't need that. And we have to build this, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, we have to build this over the water. Oh, I need a hammer. Yeah, where did I put my hammer? There it is. Oh, I forgot about that. I dropped that when I was rethinking. I've had to... It's been a new day. I've slept. I've got some meat smoking over the fire here. Oh, it's actually smoked, and that all burned out. I got some more palms in here. We are out of palm leaves. We actually need to go out on a resource gathering mission very shortly. because I am just out of so many resources. Just simple things like palm leaves, that kind of stuff. So we can do like the first one like this. Then we can do a second one like that. And then a third one like that. Then we can come in with the corrugated floors and put this on top. And then we get a little bit of a raft that doesn't really want to be around. Because, you know, there's no reason it should be drifting off. And, of course, the button to grab it doesn't always work. Like, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Get it back, get it back, get it back before it takes off and decides that it doesn't want to be around anymore. I've lost a few rafts in the past. There it goes again. I should have just built the next floor because I was already there. Nope. I can see you. Oh, I need another one. Get back here, you stupid raft. I hate the rafts. The rafts never work. Like, they're so awkward. You would think, with how much this game relies on physics like this, that the rafts would be perfect. Like, it would have been one of the first things the game figured out. But they're not. They flip over, they don't work as you would intend them to work. They can drift against the current. I don't know, they're so annoying. It's actually 2 of these, which means I am out of corrugated scrap. Meaning we're going to have to figure out some other option for the side panels. Okay, so this is the raft so far. Now we want to go and get the wheels, not the wheels. Yeah, the barrels to put them on either side of this central one. So you stay here, raft. I'm going to go grab those wheels. They can't be that far out, for sure. Okay, there's the tires. We don't want the tires. We want the barrels. The barrels were the better one, right? I feel like the barrels would be good as stabilizers. I don't know if these actually mechanically have anything to do with what I'm thinking they do with, or if it just doesn't matter. Oh, do I have to, like... Can I just... If I'm, like, right here, can I craft that? Because that would be so much easier, and then just sort of head all the way over there. No. So I can't craft them, but I can't also pick the barrels up. It might just be... Oh, I can. I just had to be... There we go. Okay. Question is now, can I make it all the way from here to the raft with these, even though the crafting resources are 9 miles away? Let's see. That's so realistic, right? I mean, there's got to be a limit to... Oh, the raft isn't in the water. It's going to be awkward to place. It might not even let me place it. Like, placements on the raft can be so pedantic. Like, yeah, look, it's not letting me place it. Ah. Okay, I could place it on this side. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, we get this stabilizer on the sides. Now, the question is that raft going to stay there? What we could do with is probably looking at making the anchor so that I can pull it off out there a little bit and anchor it down. Like, I'm going to put the... Oh, well... Like, I think the anchor would probably go... I don't think I could put the anchor and the sail on the same side. So maybe we put the anchor off to the side here. You know what? Let's start looking at building these things and figuring it out from there. So there is the anchor. And can I, like, position this on the side here? Because the rudder is going to go on the back, like, right there. But this is not allowing me to put it on the side, so... I think the only other place I could put the anchor is, like, right here. Of course, there's not really a place to put it, so... I'm going to have to drag this out to sea. So we've got enough place to put it. Then we also need to anchor this down. With it anchored, it shouldn't move. It should be totally safe. But I have had them float away once or twice. Wait, how do I not have the... How do I not have the stone? I just had the... Oh, I hate this game. I'm guessing because I was close to the stone pile that's exactly why it let me do it. Oh, and now it's not even on the anchor anymore. Okay, now we're going to make it out there. And we've got to deposit the anchor. Drop the anchor. Now you can stay there and you can stop trying to drift away, you stupid piece of raft. Right. Now that we've got that all taken care of, we can have a little bit of a calm me down swim. Hit the fish with the hammer. and get back to shore. We need to craft up one more of them barrel bases, and then we've got the bases. And now all we need to do is attach this to the side as a stabilizer. Then we can hold A to get on the raft. And the raft is, well, it's not perfect. Yeah, I'll be honest, it could do with a lot of work, but it should do us for what we need. We could do with like a flooring on either side here. Maybe we try and find some wood and whatnot. We do need to go and harvest like a bunch of wood and resources from another island anyway. So that's not the end of the world. But there are a couple more things we need. We need a sail, but we also need a rudder. I just remembered, like, I threw a bunch of planks down here. I don't know when I did that. I think I was missing some for something. I had to go out and find some more. I was like, I'm sure I had them. I put them there. They blended in. I just saw them as I was coming out. So I've actually got 3 planks, which is just what we need to craft up the container shelf. And I want to put this, like, right in the center of the raft. Although, thinking about it, if I put it here, it's going to be in the way of the sail. We might want to save the container shelf and put it on either side. Maybe we can have 2. One this side, one that side. That seems more logical to me. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to, or what I'm going to do about the flooring on either side. As I don't think I have any more corrugated metal. Let's go and have a look. I found 3 pieces in one of the chests over there. We might have one more. Yes, there we go. So we have just enough. Gotta be careful of that compass. We don't want to use the compass. And so now we can grab the corrugated floor. We can put one down over there. And we should be able to put another one down here, which is great. That's exactly what we want. And then we should have all the parts necessary for the shelving. I just need to remember where it is. I believe it's on this one. Yep. And we could put one down. No, I want one. I want it here. Why you know let me put there? Okay, fine. We'll put it on that side then. Be pedantic. We'll put it on this side. These rafts are so annoying. Okay, so we need 3 empty boxes to put it on this side, so we've got the storage with us. We'll need another one for that, so we need to go out and try and find some more planks. We'll be able to move a bit faster with this raft as well. We need the sail, but we also need the rudder. What are they going to require of us? We need cloth, we need lashings, and we need sticks. And I've got all of those. So, let's start getting this done. We will start with the rudder. That seems like the logical option, which we'll put on this side. Oh, this thing can be so awkward to place. Okay, we'll put the rudder there. I put it on this side of the ship, followed by the sail, which goes... We don't want it... We want the wind to face this way. Now, why are you facing... No. We don't want you facing that way. Oh, really? Oh, stupid raft. Now I gotta get off the raft. I gotta get out of that. I gotta come back up. Of course, you don't get on where you fall off. You get on elsewhere. The sail. Nope. Face that way. There we go. So now if we put this sail down, lift up the anchor, and control the rudder, we should sail in whichever direction we want to. But sometimes this rudder can have inverted controls, and I don't understand why. It's got something to do, I'm guessing, with like the placement of the sail and the rudder, and that kind of stuff, how you place it. But it can be frustrating. But we do need to go out to a new island, but I need a new axe, as this one just doesn't have much durability. Plus, we need 3 empty crates here, so I'm going to get myself organized a little bit. Starting with the refined axe up first, that gives me 2 of those, because this one, look, only has 6 durability left, so it's not going to last very long. Whereas we need the rest. I'm going to take the knife with me, I think, in this case, because I want to make sure we've got stuff to be able to skin things if we were to come across, like, you know, a buck or something. Not a buck, a boar. I know what I meant. I still don't know what the duct tape does. We've got loads of it. Then we'll grab 3 of these big old crates here. We can load them onto the raft. I just hope that this doesn't push the raft past its limit. I don't know if I'm going to try for another island that we haven't been to yet, or if I'm going to sail to one of the ones we already have been to. One of the resources I need is pine leaves. We need leather for the spears. I was struggling to remember what it was then. Yeah, we need leather for the spears. We also need planks, and I'm pretty sure we've exhausted most of the islands around us. But with this raft, we should be somewhat okay. I want to see if I can make up like a sleeping bag, or I forget what it's called. The thing that allows us to save elsewhere, but I don't think we'll have everything that I need for that. And as it turns out, it is raiding like a lot of our supplies, but like I believe we can use this. I don't know how it works. But we should be able to use this like when it gets dark, maybe. I don't know. Like, I could sleep in this. 100% health. Okay. So this might be useful for us while we're out and about in case we need to skip the night. It also might be good to use when we, you know, find the bosses. We can save just before we go to fight with them. Seems like a good option. One of the things that we are going to fight, I'm going to keep this on the ship, I think. I think this is probably the best place to keep it, on the raft. And we shall set sail for some of these islands. We need to gather some resources. I am half debating whether to empty some more crates because I can carry them on me. And that'll free up some more inventory spaces. That seems like the safe option there. So I'm going to free up these and I'll meet you on the raft. Alrighty, our first voyage against the SS Hopes and Dreams. Oh, wait, I got on one side of it. I fell off the other side. Stupid raft. First things first, let's raise the anchor. We'll set the sail. We'll get on the rudder. And oh, this is so much faster. So if I hold right, I turn right. If I hold left, I turn left. Okay. I'm guessing I want to go to that island over there, the one that's sort of facing us. So we want to do a steep turn. That one there with all the pillars on it, the rock cliffs. That's the one. I'm pretty sure there's like a boar on there, and we are going to need more leather. And I'm hoping we can find some more fibrous leaves, as we can turn the fibrous leaves into cloth now. And that is going to be so useful. Well, the maiden voyage went well. Let's drop the anchor. We're a little bit ways out, but I don't mind swimming the rest. I've got it somewhat facing the island we came from. I can see clearly which island we came from when we get there. I should probably grab the sleeping bag. We might need that when we get on shore over there. We made it on shore. I brought every single one of the boxes with me. That's all of them. Yep. Actually, I don't know. That wasn't my inventory. That's my inventory. Okay. So now, like, how does this work? Nope. Alright, I just hold B to drop it. Okay. And we can actually save here. And we can sleep the night away. This sleeping bag is going to be so useful for us when it comes, like, trying to find the bosses and locate them. It's one of the reasons why I wanted it. We can also, like, sort of save right near the boss, because I think we can put this down on the raft. And then we've got, like, a save point for if we die against the boss. So, we're here. We're here for fibrous leaves. We're also here for the pine leaves, so we can get water coming in. They're the main two things. We'll come back out for the wood in the next episode, as I think the next episode is going to be the episode of preparation, where we prepare and get ready for venturing out to find the bosses, and then we might do all three bosses in the same episode. I feel like that's a good call. But anyway, I got work to do. I got trees to chop down. I got coconuts to gather. I got food to eat. I got work to do. We'll strip this island of about as many resources as I'm prepared to. We've got a bunch of meat, which I want to get home before this spoils. We've also got a bunch of palm fronds. We've got even more fibrous leaves. I've scavenged pretty much everyone I could find on this island. We've got a bunch of wood. We've got some more leaves. And then we've got a bunch of, like, overflow. And the trouble is, I don't have enough room. I have exactly enough room to carry all of these crates. So I need to find somewhere to deposit all of this stuff. And we also need to pick up this. Nope, we will pick it up. Nope, press to pick up. That's press to pick up. Right. Read. Reading's important. So we should be able to pick these up now and head back out to our raft, which is there. Then we can raise the anchor, set the sail, grab the rudder, and steer in the direction of home, which is over there. The heck is that? It looks like the anchor. I have no idea. We're leaving it behind. Can't be that important. Back home we go. The projection is looking good. We should arrive pretty much on our little dock area here. Just keep it up, sail. Oh, we've got a hole in our sail. We got a couple of holes in our sail. We should have got better cloth. Well, we might need to turn a little bit. Let's get back to the rudder. We can turn a little bit to the right here. Bring us in a tad bit closer. I don't want to get too close, because the anchor needs a deep port to sort of anchor into. This might be perfect. There we go. That should do. That should do. Right, I've got some of the crates on me. We'll leave those crates on there for now. I am leaving the sail up, and there's a reason I'm leaving the sail up. It's a YouTube thing. I need a thumbnail. I want to get this meat attached before the night is over. Before it starts to spoil. I've got to hope I brought my wood in one of these. I did. Okay, so we can fill it up. The controls on this game are so irritating. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have played this on PC. The controls are probably a lot better. Games like this I find are better with mouse and keyboard. Come on, light. And then we get this thing smoking. There we go. That's that smoking. Right, we'll save, we'll sleep. And there we have it. We've managed to get our raft up and running. We've got the supplies to keep our stills going. We've got more fibrous leaves so that we can make cloth and whatnot that we need to make. I think that we're ready to start entering into the final preparations. To start preparing to go out there and find the bosses. We've got to defeat 3 of them. And once all 3 are defeated, we should be able to go to the ship and craft the final pieces that we need to get back home and off this hellhole. And that is where I'm going to be bringing this episode to a close. Guys, I've got a little bit of a challenge going on. If we can get 100 likes across the entire series, not on one video, but across the entire series, then I'm going to be doing Stranded Deep on the PC next, which I'm not actually looking forward to, but I am also looking forward to it. It's one of those, I hope it's better, but if it's the same, it's going to be a little bit irritating. But we'll see. We'll see. But that's going to do it for me. Guys, if you have enjoyed the video, then please do consider leaving a like and hit subscribe. Drop me a comment, and if you want to support the channel even further, the brand Mr. Casey Davis, you can do so through Patreon. All donations are appreciated no matter how big or small. But if you don't want to give out any sort of monetary value, then feel free to just like, share, and comment on the video, as that helps out tremendously anyways, and I appreciate that just as much. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Casey, you're the awesome folks, and I will see you in the next one.